Here in Medford, New Jersey, and I'm at Burger King, a unique looking Burger King. It was requested that I come out here and check this one out and do a video of it if possible. I'm out here because I stopped at the transmission shop where my car is currently at still, 3 weeks later. I'm in Fuzz's car, and either they haven't touched it yet, or they have the transmission out in the shop and they're working on it, and they somehow put another one in my car to move my car into the exact same spot it was sitting in when I left 3 weeks ago. So, needless to say, I'm kind of stressing about that a little bit, because I need it back, and Fuzz needs hers for doctor's appointments and whatnot, and, yeah, like, it's doing the best I can. If I'm not smiling, I'd be screaming, but that's okay, I guess. But anyway, I'm out here at this Burger King because it was on the way back to Fuzz's house, and I thought I would do a video here as it was requested. It's boarded up, so we won't be able to see very well inside except through maybe the drive-through windows here. Don't know why they would board up the dining room windows but not the drive-through ones. That kind of doesn't make sense to me, because you can see inside just fine through that, even though there's a trash can blocking the view on the one and they put the blinds down. I don't know. What I'll do is I'll do a quick walk around. There are some photos, while not many, there are some photos from inside of this place and a couple from outside of it from when it was open that I will include in the video here so you get a look inside of this place. It was a very unique looking Burger King. I've never seen one quite like this one. And I don't know if it's because of the shopping center that it's in, because you'll see the same design on this building like you see on the Acme grocery store and other businesses here. So I thought, since I was on my way back to Fuzz's house after leaving the transmission shop in Marlton, I would check this out to do a video and kind of ease my tension and stress a little bit. So we'll hop out of the car and do that and see what it looks like. So come join me, will you? Let's try and have a nice time. There you have it. Normally I would say this would appear to be like one of their classic Burger King locations that I filmed so many of abandoned like this based on the shape and design. But I think this is one of those cases where the owner of the shopping center had a uniform they wanted for all of their businesses here, which is why it looks very similar to the stores. And I know you can only see part of the Acme there, but you see the tops of these buildings here, how they all look like that. And I think that's part of the reason why this one is like that. Because normally the way the entrance is set up, the way the building is set up is where they would have like that angle on the roof right here, right there by the door, like we've seen in so many locations. And then there's the greenhouse right here. Very much like the one in Richmond, Virginia area that I did last year when I was doing the Dark Tranquility trip and bringing back the car that is now in a transmission shop a handful of miles away. So, yeah, I don't know why they boarded that up. Kind of seems silly, but I guess they don't want anybody to see it inside for whatever reason, even though you can through the drive-through windows. Got that lone window up there. It does open. I saw the handles on the window. Cement's all busted up. I don't know what's going on with that. You want to take a swim? That looks pretty gross. It's funny, I swear I smell Whoppers too. I'm not even joking. And I don't know where the drive, I guess. Well, I think this is just a roadway to get through. It is. Oh, the drive-through lane maybe, and that one goes around and out. Yeah, I don't know what they did pulling up all the concrete, but they sure did. The garbage area, not much going on, just more busted up concrete. hole in the wall there. Somebody else just filmed this a couple of days ago. I feel really bad. I cannot think of the guy's name. He's done a lot of abandoned videos. He's pretty cool. He just did one here recently, too, a few days ago. Yeah, there's the Acme I was telling you about that has that same appearance as the Burger King on the one side. You got the big parking lot here, and the guy over there, we're just going to name him John. He just decided to show up, and he lives there now. I don't know why, of all the places to park, that's where he chooses to park, but whatever. I'm just going to keep doing this video. But anyway, here we are at drive-through window number 1. You can see inside the restaurant a little bit. I remember this happening at the Big Lots in Moon Township. I'm trying to film it, you know, do my video, and somebody just decides that's the perfect place to just hang out in their car while I'm trying to do it, so that's fine. I don't mind having an audience. He can hang out. Let's keep going on. This is one I was saying that they had the blinds down on. They close around the holidays, it looks like. Hey, this is on the outside of the glass. Their hours. Yeah, closed around the holidays, I guess. Thank you for all the years. Visit our location in Maple Shade. Oops. There's a look inside a little bit. The only source of light is coming from us, and the little bit of light coming in through the solarium where the boards haven't gone over the windows. Yep, that's your Burger King. That would have been that's a shame. I wish we could have seen it. I mean, you could tell it was old. Look at all the paint peeling off of it. Love the architecture, though, to this. I love this a lot. With that front entrance, you had spots here. There's your tiny little sign that you wouldn't be able to see from the road because of all the trees. But I love that. I love that architecture. It's different. It's unique, and I guess it goes along with the plaza, even though I don't really see many places that have these pillars on them like this. But it's cool. I like it. It's different. It's a shame it's gone, even though it had some pretty rough reviews, according to the folks here. I smell mold like crazy, though, I'll say that. I don't know why. I smell mold really strong right here. Don't know if it's the reason why they closed or not, but it's pretty brutal, actually. So, but there's a look at the rest of the shopping center. And I guess that'll wrap up this video. Like I said, I'll have pictures of it from when it was open. While not many, there are some out there, and I'll include those in this video here. So, that'll be a wrap from Burger King. I appreciate the request, and unfortunately it was on the way back to Fuzz's house, so that's where I'm heading now. Got Lucy here. I had to put a new alternator and battery in it. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun having to do yesterday, but I did it, so we got this car back on the road, because for a little bit we didn't have any car. Yeah, you know, I swear, like, it seems like when it rains it pours, so I'm just glad it happened when I got out here instead of on the road and me getting stuck somewhere, because that would have been awful. So, everybody's okay, at least. You know, Fuzz is home. She was in the hospital for a little bit, which is why I had to come out here. But nothing serious. She's okay. She's at home now. Stuff like this happens sometimes. And, you know, I went to go check on the car just to find out that it looks like nothing's been done to it yet, even though they've had 3 weeks, like I said. But anyway, appreciate y'all. Everybody that helps support the channel one way or the other. I really appreciate you a ton. I really do. Your help goes a long way in making videos possible, and just everything that's going on right now, keeping at least one car on the road. But thank you so much. Everybody that's helped contribute to the channel one way or another. I'm planning on doing a thank you video. I was planning on doing it assuming my car was going to be done where I name every single person that helped. I haven't forgotten about you. It's just a lot of crap's been going on, if I'm being honest here. It's very stressful, very. And I know, there's always going to be a couple people that got to be rude and mean, and quite frankly, I don't care. People said don't pay attention to them, so I don't. The hell with them. They can go kiss my ass. But for everyone, thank you for everything you do. If you enjoy the content and you enjoy the videos and all the random stuff that we put together on our channels, my channel, hers, whatever, and you want to help out, you can do so many ways. There's super thanks in the comments. There's Cash App, Venmo, whatever, Patreon, which I'm working on outtakes from our videos that we've done together. We just did another tier list, which I have to edit that video, which will be up on Fuzz's channel. But yeah, I thank you all, and I think what I'll start doing from now on, if you guys are able to help at all, which you don't have to do, I'll start shouting you out in videos and stuff too. It seems like a really good idea, I think, and these videos are made possible by you guys, so I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to head on out of here and try and decompress for the day. And to my buddy John over there, hope you're all right over there. Maybe his battery died in his Tesla. I don't know. It just seems like a weird place to sit there and hang out, pick his ears, and play on his phone for like the last 537 hours. I don't know. I just hate when I'm trying to do something and I'm being watched. Have you ever been in that situation? And I get it, I'm out in public, everybody's going to see me doing it, but if you're trying to do something and you have an audience, that's what I'm getting at. It's it just, I don't know. It's like if you're at work and you're trying to work, especially in an environment where you have cameras on you. You already got the cameras on you, but when they're watching you and sitting there, or better yet, somebody's there in your workspace watching you work the whole time, wouldn't that drive you nuts? I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. I know I'm crazy, but hopefully you enjoyed my kind of crazy. So, someone told me I needed to smile more, so thank you, I'm trying. And don't let the idiots get to me, which I don't really care. That's why I just told them to kiss my ass, so. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for everything you do and helping make these videos possible. With that said, I'm signing off. I'm going to go back to Fuzz's house and just kind of decompress and see what happens with our day. And I will see you next time. Take care and stay awesome, everyone.
They say a man should always dress for the job he wants. So why am I dressed up like a pirate in this restaurant? It's all because some hacker stole my identity. Now I'm in here every evening serving chowder and iced tea. Should have gone to freecreditreport.com. I could have seen this coming at me like an atom bomb. They monitor your credit and send you email alerts, so you don't end up selling fish to tourists in t-shirts.
Offer applies with enrollment and Triple Advantage.
Pathmark has more choices and more ways to save during Half Price Month. Tyson boneless chicken breasts, half price. Land O'Lakes butter, half price. And Del Monte vegetables. Buy 4 cans for $1.76. That's half price.
In this box is what I need to control my diabetes, to stay healthy, and get on with my life. It comes from Liberty Medical. And now, it's not only where I get my diabetes testing supplies, but it's where I get my prescription drugs as well. See, if you're on Medicare, the cost of your diabetes testing supplies, as well as your prescription drugs, may be covered. Liberty takes care of all the paperwork with Medicare and sends the prescription forms directly to your doctor for approval. Then on your schedule, packs up this box and sends it right to your door with no charge for shipping.
Liberty assures you have what you need to manage your diabetes, and that starts with a free meter. Call today and get a free meter. Plus, when you join, you'll also get a free cookbook.
Call Liberty. They can help you live a better life.
Ladies and gentlemen, our takeover of General Motors is complete.
Dr. Evil, we can now use GM's Ultium platform to power our whole operation.
Now we can reduce tailpipe emissions.
I'm sorry, am I no longer Dr. Evil? I'm Dr. Good now? I didn't get the meme.
Climate change is arguably the #1 threat to the world now.
Dr. Evil, you are now the #2 threat to the world.
I refuse to be number two.
We have to help the planet.
Oh, please, cheer.
For my son.
Your son? I shall name him Baby Me.
No, his name is Kyle.
Ow!
You must help save the world first.
Then you can take over that world. Okay, Frau, how about you let me do the business, all right? Hold on, I've got it. I will help save the world first, then take over the world.
She literally just said that.
Scott, you just don't get it, do you?
What? What don't I get?
You don't get it.
Oh, we're right back.
And you're never gonna get it.
You can't draw me into these little... You act like a child.
Here it is. You don't get
I
it.
am an adult. You can't push my buttons anymore.
Stop!
Ow!
We'll reduce our carbon footprint.
Whatever. Okay, let's go. We're going all electric.
Everybody in!
Not you, Scott. One day you're gonna run the company, Baby Me.
Hi everyone, I'm out here in Mount Holly, New Jersey, and I wasn't looking to film anything abandoned today, but I just happened to drive by this abandoned Arby's. I was on my way to the store to try and find some things for a future tier list video between Fuzz and I that we want to try and film today, and yeah, I just happened to pass this abandoned Arby's, so I thought, yeah, let's stop and do a video. This Arby's closed in 2019, and this sat vacant since and is getting pretty overgrown with the vegetation around it at this point. So much that I don't know how well I'll be able to get up to the windows, but I thought it was cool to check it out, so I'd stop by and do that. It's an older location, not too old, but older, and it's in this like old shopping center called the Dollar Tree Plaza. That's a first for me, and I like seeing that. Dollar Tree Plaza. And while I'm not intending on filming the Dollar Tree today, this place looks awesome because I see a gigantic thrift store attached to it. So if I had more time, I would probably pop in there, but not today. So, future visit is in store for that Dollar Tree at the Dollar Tree Plaza. So, in the meantime, let's hop out of the car, check out this Arby's, and see what we find. There you go. Old Arby's. At least the grass was kind of cut. Kind of. The bushes are overgrown, though, now. But, yeah, it's in this little shopping center called the Dollar Tree Plaza, and it's pretty cool. And that was the sign that I saw. I was like, Dollar Tree Plaza? That's awesome. Yeah, and the giant thrift store. I don't know that it's open. It looks like it's abandoned, actually. Well, that kind of stinks. I wonder how that Dollar Tree's doing. I wonder what that was down there. It almost looks like that was a Hills or Ames at one point. Jaren's and Dollar Tree, it kind of resembles that, but I could be wrong. Closed for at least 5 years. Oh, well, isn't that nice? Somebody broke a window out. Fancy that. So, why doesn't that shock me? They don't have the meats here. They just have a busted out window and the power on. Okay. I want to walk around the outside of this place first, if anything. Here's the drive-through. Plus, I don't know if anybody's going to be inside of this or not. Guess they would have limited time specials on that board. Let's take a look through the drive-through window. Oh, it's boarded up. Ain't that nice? So we can't. Just wonder why people gotta damage things. Somebody had their foot on that. The order screen isn't looking so hot these days. Please order here. Order what here? Anyway, that's the building from this side. Let's step over here so you can see it better. I didn't anticipate that window being busted out. Not cool, man. Vandalism is not cool. Anyway, we're going backwards up the drive-through. I don't care. Nothing today. No meats, no orange cream shakes this time of year. It's a nice 92 degrees and humid as heck. Old Arby's, yeah, people were graffitiing it too, and you can see they painted it up, trying to keep this place somewhat nice. You see the weeds overgrown, or the bush is well overgrown now. Let's take a peek inside through this door. Anyway, vacant. No kidding. It's just wild to me that the windows is blown open like that. Well, I don't know. That's a shame. I wish that thrift store was open. I definitely would have checked that out on a future trip, but it just wasn't meant to be. Here's the sign. It was nice and low here, too. The hat would have been right here. But as for this Arby's, as Fuzz would say, it's dunzo. But that, though, that's not cool. There's another look at the Arby's from out here. It's just, I like these desolate looking places like this. Hate seeing people lose their jobs, but yeah, a little desolate, if you ask me. Oh, here you go. Here's a look inside. Just wish people didn't have to vandalize. It's not necessary. floor is all sticky. Ceiling's coming apart. Anybody want some Coca-Cola? They got a lot of condiments and napkins. This floor is disgusting. Probably from the soda fountain leaking or the roof leaking. Yeah, because you got tile coming down and water damage taking hold. Not much going on back here. They don't have the meats anymore. Where the hoses would have gone to the soda fountain syrups. Yeah, that would go to all the fountain drinks, the syrup. Freezer. This is the office. Weed and bug killer first aid. Not much going on. Panels coming down. Yep, nothing going on in here. They don't have the meats anymore. I do want to get on out of here though. There isn't even a trace of Arby's in here. I don't see anything that says Arby's on it. Just the scar on the outside of the building. That's it. Oh, wait. There you go, a little coupon. That's it. They literally de-Arby'd this place. Oh well. At least we got to check it out. Want some wall art? No? Okay. Been to a few Arby's that look like this too. Some of them would have a big planter here in the middle where these seats are in this big open area. Not all, but several. Anyway, guess that'll be a wrap, guys. Alright, well that was a look there at Arby's. Closed up in 2019, possibly late 2018. It's really freaking hot out here. Woo! That humidity is what does it. Otherwise, it's not so bad. I love it out here, though, so I don't really mind. And many thanks to Fuzz and her being a bad influence with Temu. I had to get this when I found this on there. Who remembers that TV show? All of that. Yeah, I picked that up. It was like $6, I think, or so. Like I'm trying to downsize, and I keep buying shirts thanks to her. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here. And I'm going to sign off and head to the store I'm trying to get to, and